Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, O'Neal Cruz.
Yeah, Boogie's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about set to go now. Getting the nod in this one, Shepard. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Brooke, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Jake McCarthy leading things off and takes a strike. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Shepard, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. In the air, left field. Reynolds calls it in, 2 away. Now time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Reynolds raging back towards the wall, and he brings it into the warning track. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, Brandon Fack. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Now. And that one almost hit him.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And this is inside.
It's a good take.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one lifted to left. Thomas sizing it up. And there's one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Marco Gonzalez.
And boom, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty.
Strike 2. 0-2.
Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down.
Batting third, no left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Pitch misses. 1-0. And here it comes. That one catches the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Two outs. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bucks go down quietly, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Christian Walker. Walker handling the duties at first. 34-year-old vet, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. And he deals. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. That one at triple digits.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. And the righty deals. Fastball for a strike. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Gets a piece and stays alive. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Alec Thomas now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That one's in there. Strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. And now it's even up. Wouldn't chase that time. Inside 3-2 the count.
We got a full count.
And there's a base hit to left. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 13, Gabriel Moreno.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno. Foul ball there. Throw to first. Thomas dives back in safely. Strike 2.
0-2.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's to third. Hayes. The throw to second, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
0-2.
And the 0-2. Stays alive. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Shepard, batting with one down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Popped up. Walker in position. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Marco.
And now the first baseman, Marco Gonzalez. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
There's a strike. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Vidal Brujan.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lawler at third with nobody out. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. Huge strikeout there. So digging in, Brandon Fack. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground to third, Hayes. Fires over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
So the lineup flips over. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 run across in the frame so far as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And there's a strike. On the ground out to short. Whips it to first. And that is the inning. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Pirates nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd at the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Suwinski. Here comes a pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Thomas gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. So up next, Henry Davis. And that's outside. Ball 1. And another ball. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there. And it's 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Pitch
No, that
misses.
missed. That's a ball.
And that is ball one.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now batting key Brian Hayes. Fly to left his first time. That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Davis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Goes down looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
The pitch. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And another ball. Two and 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. /per-hour to finish him off. And now it's Christian Walker. 0 for 1 so far.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. And that's outside. 1 out and a runner at second. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Fly ball down the line. McCutchen after it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Alec Thomas. And he's already singled in this game. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. He hit into a double play his first time up. Gets the call, and that's strike 1. Thomas stands at second with 2 gone. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Here's the 0-2. Got it. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Pirates nothing. Ready to go. Bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Andrew McCutchen. Back to work. Just missed. A dive, he's got it. And very nicely done for the out.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
Ryan Reynolds here. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Ground ball left side. Slides for the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, O'Neal Cruz. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. The shortstop takes a ball. Two down, nobody on. Bounced out to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're still down. It's 2-0. We go to the top of the fifth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. And a pitch. Lawler in his second season, 22 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So digging in, Vidal Brujan. Got one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. That one a little bit high, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And he walked him.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
The pitcher.
Now it's going to be Brandon Fack. First time up, he grounded to third.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Gets the bunt down the right side. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. So the batting order turns over. Now a chance for Jake McCarthy. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. Double barrel action in the bullpen. Domingo Germán getting loose out there. Contreras getting loose as well. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that will end the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, Shepard.
Number 27.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a pop-up. Bregman is under it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Marco.
And here's the first baseman, Marco Gonzalez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one misses in the dirt. The D-backs up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Out towards right center field. McCarthy trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Just missed.
Outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And a foul ball. Clips the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. The wind and the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Domingo Germán.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Here's Ketel Marte, 1 for 2.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball. And the right-hander deals. Next pitch in for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
That clips the corner. 1-2 now. And they'll do it again. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And here it comes. Ground ball right side. Fair ball. And at first, Alex Bregman stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Marte gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering upstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman also getting ready. Here's a 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
At the belt and fires. In the dirt, blocked. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Marte into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And now, Christian Walker. That one misses. Ball 1. Man at second. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's the left fielder, Alec Thomas.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two on, 1 out. That's a base hit as a run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One down. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. That's to third. Dive, and he's got it. Over to first. And they get the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
And now it's going to be Jordan Lawler. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Two outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Right-handed reliever on the ground to third. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Up next for the Pirates, Andy Rodriguez. There's a strike. The Pirates trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Thomas racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one missing inside. Swing and he breaks his bat. Sends it to first. Third out. Bucks go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Vidal Brujan.
The center fielder, Vidal.
And a pitch.
Brujan.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these D-backs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Right-hander kick steals. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And the count 1-2. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brandon Pfaadt. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That pitch gets the inside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Upstairs.
1-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 31, Jake.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's through there for a strike. Out to short. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first.
He's safe.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. In there for strike 1. The pitch. And a curve is down and in. McCarthy off of first with 2 away. On the ground. Cruz to first. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Arizona, but they lead at 3-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. And he deals. That one misses. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Miguel Castro, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Martin getting cranked up as well. And the pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-0.
2-0.
And that one clips the corner.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Headed towards the corner. McCarthy trying to get there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. That one is hammered right field. Back there. That one knocks against the fence. Round second, digging for 3rd. The relay. And the throw's offline, safe at 3rd.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So 1 gone with a runner at 3rd. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. The shortstop takes the ball.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Next offering is down low. Right through there for a strike. And another ball. One away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the seventh. In the air to left down the line. Thomas squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Brandon Pfaadt gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Miguel Castro on a pitch out of the pen here.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Number 19.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And a foul ball. And that just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Alex Bregman.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Cruz out to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Chapman, a former All-Star, 37 years young, and he was born in Cuba. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, we see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Thomas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Slider for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Got him looking. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they still lead it 3-1. On the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Corbin Martin.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the first baseman, Marco Gonzalez.
The first baseman, Marco Gonzalez.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. And there's the strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Kicks and fires. And a strike. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-2.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Kicks and deals. And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab on the run. One down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Righty to the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air to left center. Sizing this one up. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher,
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Two outs. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score holds. It's 3-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Colin Holderman. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The shortstop takes the ball. And the right-hander deals. And it's fouled away. And it's strike 2.
1 and 2 the count.
And another ball. Righty delivers. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
The center fielder,
Here's the center fielder, Vidal Brujan.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
The pitch. Almost got him.
Strikes.
That misses.
That's a ball.
Now 2-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sawinski brings it in. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a 3-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Juan Soto.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
That's in there. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Gets the call. And the count is 0-2. Up the middle, Cruz throws to first in time, and that is that. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Pirates 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kevin Ginkel.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the second baseman, Andy Rodriguez.
The second baseman, Andy Rodriguez.
The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground to short. Lawler on the run sends it over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. The Diamondbacks leading by 3. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And the next pitch is way outside. Lined into right. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So they're down to their final out. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of
Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Digging in, Brian Reynolds. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. The Pirates trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is off the wall. They're waving McCutchen home. He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game.
back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Swings through that one out in front that time.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you've got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
That one inside, and the count even 1-1. So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you've got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
This could end it. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time.
Billy, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Tying run at the plate. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three-two. Got him! And that is the ball game.
Well, not all saves come easy, but he didn't let things unravel. Good win for the team today.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambu. Thanks for joining us.
the final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for